Alan Wong's story is one for the books. It's a tale that transcends borders and cultures, a journey that began in a small, unassuming kitchen in Japan and led to the heights of culinary excellence. It's a story about hard work, it's about passion, it's about the relentless pursuit of perfection, the kind of dedication that turns a simple dish into a masterpiece. It's about food that can change the world, food that tells a story, that brings people together, that transcends language and culture. Wong wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. His beginnings were humble, his family's kitchen, modest. But it was in that kitchen that his love for food was ignited. He started his life in Japan. Food was always important. It was a part of every celebration, every family gathering. It was more than just sustenance, it was a way of life. But no one knew he'd become a culinary legend. No one could have predicted that the boy washing dishes in a small kitchen would one day be celebrated as one of the greatest chefs in the world. At 16, Wong moved to America. He landed in Hawaii. It was a place that was as different from Japan as night is from day. It was a world away from Japan. The culture, the people, the food, everything was new and unfamiliar. The smells, the flavors, everything was new. It was a sensory overload, but it was also an opportunity to learn, to grow, to expand his culinary horizons. He found himself drawn to the kitchen. It was a place where he felt at home, where he could express himself through food, but not to the glamour. The kitchen was a place of hard work, of sweat and toil. It was a place where every dish was a labor of love. He started as a dishwasher. It was the lowest rung on the kitchen ladder, but it was a start. It was tough, dirty work. But Wong never complained. He saw it as an opportunity, a chance to learn and to prove himself. He learned from every dish, every pot, every pan. Each one taught him something new, something valuable. This was his culinary boot camp. It was where he learned the basics, where he honed his skills, where he developed his work ethic. He wasn't just washing dishes, he was studying, observing, learning. He was absorbing everything around him. He was absorbing the rhythm of the kitchen. He watched the chefs. He learned their movements. He studied their techniques. He paid attention to every detail, every chop, every stir, every seasoning. He knew that the difference between a good dish and a great one was in the details. He knew this was just the beginning. He had a long way to go, but he was ready for the journey. He was ready for the next step. He was ready to take on new challenges, to push himself further. He was hungry to learn more. He knew that the path to greatness was paved with hard work, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Wong knew he needed guidance. He had always been passionate about cooking, but he felt there was something missing. He wanted to learn from the best, to be challenged, and to grow. He knew that to achieve his dreams, he had to step out of his comfort zone and seek out new opportunities. He headed to New York, the city that never sleeps, where dreams are made and broken. It was a place of endless possibilities, and Wong was ready to embrace it all. The towering skyscrapers, the bustling streets, and the vibrant energy of the city filled him with excitement and determination. He enrolled at the Culinary Institute of America. This prestigious institution was known for producing some of the finest chefs in the world. Wong knew that this was the place where he could hone his skills and learn from the best in the industry. The campus was buzzing with aspiring chefs, all eager to make their mark in the culinary world. This was the big leagues. The pressure was on. The kitchens were intense, with chefs working tirelessly to perfect their craft. Wong found himself in a high-stakes environment where every mistake was a learning opportunity. The heat, the noise, and the fast pace were all part of the experience. But Wong thrived under it. He loved the challenge and the adrenaline rush that came with it. He quickly adapted to the demanding environment and began to excel. His confidence grew with each passing day, and he started to see the fruits of his hard work. He was a sponge, soaking up knowledge. He graduated with honors. Wong's dedication and passion did not go unnoticed. His instructors saw his potential and pushed him to be the best he could be. Graduation day was a proud moment for Wong, a testament to his hard work and perseverance. He was ready for the real deal. With his diploma in hand and a wealth of knowledge under his belt, Wong was eager to take the next step in his culinary journey. He knew that the real test was yet to come, and he was ready to face it head-on. He landed a job at Lutece. This was a dream come true for Wong. Lutece was one of the most prestigious restaurants in New York, known for its exquisite French cuisine and impeccable service. Wong knew that working here would be a game-changer for his career. This wasn't just any restaurant. Lutece was an institution, a place where culinary legends were made. The elegant interior, the attention to detail, and the commitment to excellence were all part of what made Lutece special. Wong felt honored to be a part of it. It was the domain of Andre Soltner. A culinary genius, Soltner was revered in the industry. His reputation for excellence and his dedication to his craft were unmatched. Wong knew that working under Soltner would be an invaluable experience. Soltner was a culinary god. His techniques, his creativity, and his passion for food were legendary. Wong was in awe of Soltner's skills and was eager to learn everything he could from him. He ran his kitchen with military precision. Every detail mattered, and there was no room for error. Soltner's kitchen was a well-oiled machine, and Wong had to keep up with the high standards set by his mentor. Wong learned from the best. He absorbed Soltner's teachings like a sponge, always eager to improve and refine his skills. The lessons he learned in Soltner's kitchen were invaluable and would stay with him for the rest of his career. Soltner was tough but fair. He saw Wong's potential. He pushed him to be better, every day. Soltner's high expectations and rigorous standards were challenging, but they also brought out the best in Wong. He learned to strive for perfection and to never settle for mediocrity. He pushed him to be better, every day. Wong spent years at Lutece. He mastered French techniques. The long hours and the relentless pursuit of excellence paid off. Wong became proficient in classic French cooking, and his skills were honed to perfection. Wong spent years at Lutece. He mastered French techniques. He learned about discipline, creativity, and passion. The experience transformed him, both as a chef and as a person. He developed a deep appreciation for the art of cooking and the dedication it required. He learned about discipline, creativity, and passion. He was no longer just a cook. He was becoming a chef. The journey from a novice to a skilled chef was not easy, but it was incredibly rewarding. Wong's confidence grew, and he began to see himself as a true culinary artist. He was no longer just a cook, he was becoming a chef. He was ready to make his mark. With years of experience and a wealth of knowledge, Wong was prepared to take on new challenges and make a name for himself in the culinary world. He was becoming a chef. He was ready to make his mark. The journey had been long and arduous, but it was just the beginning. Wong was excited for the future and the opportunities that lay ahead. He was ready to make his mark. The culinary world was his oyster, and Wong was ready to dive in and make a splash. His journey was far from over, and he was eager to see where it would take him next. Hawaii called him back. He opened his first restaurant, Alan Wong's, in 1995. He was ready to showcase his skills. But more importantly, he wanted to showcase Hawaiian cuisine. He didn't want to just cook food, he wanted to tell a story about Hawaii's flavors, its people, its culture. His restaurant was an instant hit. People lined up for reservations. Wong wasn't just a chef anymore. He was a star. He opened more restaurants. Each one was unique. Each one celebrated Hawaii in a new way. He wasn't just building a restaurant empire, he was building a legacy. Wong wasn't content with just his own success. He had a vision that went beyond the walls of his restaurant. He dreamed of a culinary revolution that would put Hawaiian cuisine on the global map. He wanted to share the rich, diverse flavors of his homeland with the world. He wanted to elevate Hawaiian cuisine to new heights, showcasing its unique ingredients and traditional methods. He believed that Hawaiian food had the potential to stand alongside the great cuisines of the world. He wanted the world to see its potential, to taste the vibrant flavors and experience the cultural richness that Hawaiian cuisine had to offer. He envisioned a future where Hawaiian food was celebrated and respected globally. So he teamed up with other like-minded chefs who shared his passion and vision. Together they brainstormed, experimented, and pushed each other to create something extraordinary. They formed the Hawaii Regional Cuisine movement. This was a game changer. It was a collective effort to redefine and elevate Hawaiian food, making it more than just a local specialty. They focused on fresh local ingredients, sourcing the best produce from Hawaiian farmers and fishermen. They believed that the quality of ingredients was the foundation of great cuisine. They honored traditional Hawaiian cooking methods, preserving the authenticity and heritage of the dishes. They wanted to keep the soul of Hawaiian cuisine alive while introducing it to a broader audience. But they weren't afraid to experiment, to innovate, to push boundaries. They combined traditional techniques with modern culinary practices, creating a fusion that was both respectful of the past and exciting for the future. And guess what? The world took notice. Hawaiian cuisine wasn't just about pineapple and Spam anymore. It was fresh. It was exciting. It was world-class. The dishes were a testament to the creativity and dedication of the chefs who were part of this movement. Wong became a culinary ambassador. He traveled the world sharing his passion and knowledge. He attended international food events showcasing the best of Hawaiian cuisine to a global audience. He shared his love for Hawaiian food, demonstrating cooking techniques and offering tastings. He wanted people to understand and appreciate the depth and complexity of Hawaiian flavors, and he inspired a new generation of chefs. Through his mentorship and guidance, he encouraged young chefs to explore and innovate, ensuring that the legacy of Hawaiian cuisine would continue to grow and evolve. Wong's fame spread like wildfire. He cooked for presidents, he cooked for celebrities, he cooked for anyone who appreciated incredible food. He appeared on TV shows, he won awards, he was on top of the culinary world, but he never forgot where he came from. He stayed true to his roots, he kept pushing boundaries, he kept innovating, he was an inspiration to everyone. He showed that anything is possible, with hard work, dedication, and a love for food. Wong's empire grew. He wasn't just about restaurants anymore, he launched his own line of sauces, he wrote cookbooks, he became a global brand. He was a true entrepreneur. He turned his passion into $1 billion business, but he never lost sight of his values. He believed in giving back, he supported local farmers, he mentored young chefs, he used his success to make a difference. Wong's story is an inspiration. It teaches us valuable lessons. First, hard work pays off. Wong started as a dishwasher. He never gave up on his dream. He worked his way to the top. Second, never stop learning. Wong was always eager to learn. He sought out mentors. He never stopped experimenting. And third, stay true to yourself. Wong always stayed true to his Hawaiian roots. He celebrated his heritage through his food. Wong's journey from dishwasher to billionaire chef is a testament to the power of passion, dedication, and a love for good food. He is a true culinary icon.